Until 2018, 70% of construction projects were over budget and delivered late. Wasted time, wasted movement, and wasted human potential drive people to think about a new way to manage construction. Nowadays, more and more companies start to implement Lean principles and Lean tools during their daily management routine. However, unsustainable improvement and incomplete understanding of Lean always lead to low success rate. So, a research group of UM-CEM students is set up to explore best practices for adoption of Lean culture at company. Our goal is to use statistical methods to analyze the survey response data collected from our industry partner and explore the relationship between Lean principles, tools, and Lean performance, measure the success of Lean implementation, and decide the best practice of Lean culture for a company. Structured equation modeling is the statistical methodology to impute relationships between variables. It's an ideal tool to process the survey data and review the inner correlations. As the basis of SEM, the survey was formed by 5-point Likert scale and 8 points of change management theory. The object of questionnaire was to identify the issues in successful implementation of Lean practices based on change process, such as awareness level of adoption, training details, and motivation to go Lean. Main steps of structured equation model analysis are model conceptualization, model classification, data pre-processing, reliability analysis of questionnaire, complementary factor analysis, and structured equation model calculation. As for model conceptualization, change management theory is chosen as a mediator to integrate variables. It's a systematic approach to dealing with the transition or transformation of an organization's goals, processes, or technologies. The process of change can be generally described as plan, implementation, and sustain. To reduce variance of calculation, only process of change plan and change implementation were kept. Also, 9 key points of efficient change were derived from the theory to constitute first-order variables.
Under Change Plan Catalog, we have effective change agents, performance benchmarks, training resources, and plan recognition. Under Change Implementation, we have leadership commitment, realistic implementation schedule, team cooperation, barriers and different solution approaches, and a way of benefit. To explore relationships between tools or principles and change process. Other two second-order variables are Lean tools and Lean principles were set up with commonly used Lean principles and tools. Several important hypotheses were made. We assume that both Lean tools and Lean principles have direct and positive effects on change process, and in the inner process model, change plan have positive and direct effect on change implementations. Besides model conceptualization, a solid model input is generated as PSS, and the map SEM calculation is to first decide outer weight between two orders and second calculate inner model relationships. Final results consist of outer weights between variables, goodness of fit, and correlations of each constructs. Our research can help general contractors have a clear view of their Lean implementation process and find out those eggs with unsatisfying outcome. To subcontractors, it can serve as a reference and will benefit later researches. Short conclusions and recommendations can be derived from model calculation. From the perspective of assistance, there are best reading principles for our industry partner to adopt are study action teams, target value design, last planner system. As for Lean tools, variance tracking and analysis, present plan complete, and daily huddles to review status of WWP to contribute the most to Lean culture of the company. From the perspective of change management, to stimulate change implementation, leadership commitment matters the most, and to prepare and smoothly process of change plan. Communication of benefits to employees stands the top of the checklist. For future improvement, modification of the questionnaire is necessary. Questions and their scales should be more deliberately designed for SEM. And similar studies can also be conducted in subcontractors to provide a more applicable way to better manage construction projects. In the end, we are here to recognize valuable help provided by our industrial partner, Turner. Without their help, we won't be able to collect data. Lots of thanks!